Hi guys, good evening. How are you guys doing? You guys, this hair is so freaking long that when I'm sitting, like I'll be sitting on the hair, and then when my head will not be straight. Do you understand? That's actually the scenario that's happening. So that's the reason why I'm just trying to like adjust the hair and all of that. So you guys, how are you guys doing? So you all know that I actually just tore around like the Christmas break and all of that, go and open the door. Go and open the door. So you guys, I just opened the door for my husband. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys like my experiences of going all of those places. You guys see, me personally,
my dad is back.
yeah, they know, I've told them. Me personally, I don't actually like traveling so much. That is why you've actually not seen me like every Christmas I travel, every Easter I travel, every New Year I travel, and all of that stuff. Because number one thing, the stress of traveling. Number two, packing is a whole lot of work for me. But I know that if I go to all of these places, I'm going to have fun, I'm going to enjoy myself. But that stress, that is why I'm actually making this video. It's been how many days now? I've not been able to talk. My neck is so freaking paining me. I know that if I was in US or UK or abroad, they would say it's coronavirus because I could not talk. My throat was really paining me. My whole body was just in a mess. Like I felt really terrible. The thing is that when I came back at first, my husband took me to go and take injection and all of that, but we did not buy tablets to drink. So I did not drink all of those malaria and typhoid tablets, so it was just the injection. So that injection actually sustained me, if I catch you, my husband, that injection actually sustained me till these few days that I actually come and say hi. I said come and say hi.
What's up, my beautiful people? How you guys doing? I'm just coming in.
Yeah, I've told them.
I met my beautiful angel making a video. I decided to say hi.
Hi.
Okay, you guys, so be careful. So that injection held me, and a few days ago I couldn't talk, I couldn't do anything. I was just lying down. Who is to help me in taking care of Benny's? I just have to do that myself. My husband was taking care of Beverly. Like, are you kidding me? I felt really terrible. But let me tell you one thing. When I traveled, I was depressed. When I traveled, I was hungry. When I traveled, I was feeling so stressed that it actually led to me feeling depressed. I was so unhappy at some points, especially when I was in New York. When I was in my mother-in-law's place, I was not feeling depressed and stressed that much, because you see, if you've seen the video, like most of the time Bernice was not gummy, she was not clinching, she was just running up and down, she was just playing. She saw a new environment, she was surprised seeing a new environment, plenty trees, plenty natural stuff going on, with the fresh air, the cold. everything. So Bernice was not gummy, she was not clinchy, so she played a whole lot. There I felt really good, I felt happy that I traveled. But when I went to Uyo, at first when I went to Uyo first before going to Eboyin, it was even a little better because as at that time Elizabeth was around, you know, so Bernice and Beverly loved to play around with Lizzie and all of that stuff, so they had fun together, you know. So when I actually came back and it was just me and my 2 girls, man, that was when depression set in. That was when unhappiness set in. That was when anger set in. People should not make noise in my video. So I enjoyed being with my sisters, with my parents, but the thing is that, so Bernice did not want any other person except me to carry her. So for that reason, I was always carrying Bernice, like she would not even step her foot on the floor or on the ground. I was always carrying Bernice that my hand here was very, very painful. So because of that, I was not enjoying myself anymore, apart from the fact that during morning time, you know, when I've rested, I'll feel a little relief, and those are the times that you see us, you know, make videos as family, do vlogs and all of that. But after that, when it comes to afternoon and evening, you guys, I will not do vlog, I will not do anything, because I'm always usually in pain of carrying Bernice alone, because she was not accepting anybody to carry her. So that actually set me into depression. Depression to the point that I had to go to church. I had to go to church. People are matching, or people are pressing. So I had to go to church to pray, to give testimony. Like, I was like, I came here to enjoy myself, I came here to flex, but honestly, there was no flexing, there was no enjoyment at all. Although during morning time there is enjoyment because we eat breakfast, grandma would do breakfast, like we'll have fun, make vlog and all of that stuff. But after that, I'll carry Bernice in the morning, carry Bernice in the afternoon, carry her in the night, carry her even in the midnight that we're still sleeping. This girl will sleep on top of my body because she has seen a whole new environment that she's actually not used to. So she's just gummy, holding my hand, holding my body, holding my leg. Like, you know that kind of children that, like, they are so will I say they're so scared? No, not scared. Maybe they're so afraid of something. I don't even know what's going, to the point that when you want to move, they hold your leg. That is my Bernice. That is my second daughter. When I want to move, this girl will hold my 2 legs. So if I'm not careful enough, I'm very watchful, I would match her. So I'm always I was always very skeptical and very careful, especially when I just drop her small, make my hand rest. You guys, these are the things I went through when I traveled. The whole travel was meant for me to enjoy myself, to you know, go around. I went around, but I was always going around with Bernice in my back. So if you guys have actually watched most of my vlog, especially vlog, not like a stay in the house kind of video, you always see Bernice in my back. That is how bad it was, that she would not even leave me alone for 1 second. I don't know, maybe she's like scared of the people around, or she's not like you know, unlike when we were in the village where there were less people, it was only my mother-in-law that was there. So the 4 of us were the people, or rather the 3 of us, which is I, Beverly and Lizzie, were the people that she has already known already. So she was not like skeptical or scared or holding back. So she was so losing to a fault. She was so loose to a fault that you can see the length of that compound. She would run from the house outside, and again she was not seeing a whole lot of people. That is one thing I know. She was not seeing a whole lot of people because she will run from that place outside and she will not see anybody. So when she sees strangers, she'll hold back. So I kind of feel that was what happened, that Bernice was helping me frustrate my life and setting me into, will I say, one-day depression, because as at that particular day I was not smiling at all. So my sisters, my family, they were like asking me what happened and all of that. And it was when I speak out that they were like, hey, it's like that, don't worry, sorry, okay, let us help you. She will not agree. Okay, be strong, blah blah blah, all those kind of stuff, all those kind of words, you know, were beginning to bring me out of my anger mood, depression mood. I don't know if I should call that depression, but honestly I was so hungry that day to a fault that if it was not my baby, I could just throw her one side. Keep her one side. I could not keep her one side, come on. But what will I do? What shall I do? What's your... Anyway, you guys, that is what I went through. And plus, as at that time that they were not feeling well, although I did not vlog those days that they were sick because it was not necessary. Okay, that it is not everything that must be online. You know, I just needed to give my children some days to recover, and so they can be happy and, you know, make you feel happy also. Okay, so yeah, that was how my trip went. But overall, I actually enjoyed myself in Ebonyi State and in Uyo, apart from the fact that Bernice was holding me. I was carrying her all of the time. So that is actually how my little depression, you know, came, and how I actually overcome it. But from the airport, when my husband came, Bernice just left me alone, followed her daddy. My pains started disappearing, because right from the day Bernice saw her daddy, she refused to follow me, and my pains was lessened. Like, I felt like, oh my goodness, thank you, Father. Anyway, you guys, that's actually the end of this video. I just wanted to come up here and just gist you how my journey went. You guys watched the video, and for all of you guys that actually loved or liked the village content, thank you so much, you know, and the Uyo content, thank you so much. Okay, you guys made my vlogging easy. My husband was like giving me kudos for having to deal with 2 babies and still be vlogging. Okay, yeah, and thank you so very much for watching this video. I'll see you again in another. Bye.